Welcome to Melissa Honey Speaks, where we chat about feminine magic, mindset, and manifesting. I'm your host, Melissa Honey. Hey, honeybees. Welcome back to Melissa Honey Speaks. Let's chat about comparison today. So there's this saying called that says comparison is the thief of joy, and kind of it really is. So I know that I've compared myself to other people's lives, and I find myself that happens a lot, and it leads to a lot of negative feelings about ourselves, our lives, where we're comparing ourselves to others who might be having a different experience in life than we are, or experience that we want to have, or we're having the same experience, but it's not like theirs. So comparison is a thief of joy in that if we're comparing ourselves to others, then it's like a competition. We want to be like them, and we're looking at ourselves and maybe doubting our own abilities, or maybe just self-sabotage, basically, with our thoughts and our actions as well. So I feel like social media, and we watch a lot of TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. We watch all these social media platforms, and we're watching other people's lives, and whether it's their lives, whether it's real or fake or whatever it is, we don't really know, because we're just watching it on social media, right? So we don't know if what they're experiencing is actually the truth. And we watch a lot of TV, a lot of reality TV, and we follow these ideas of how we should be as people, how we should live our lives, and we compare ourselves to that. And if our lives aren't measuring up, we feel bad about it. We may feel bad about ourselves. Not everyone, but sometimes you might feel bad about yourself. So the idea is that we have to realize how to figure out a way that we can watch and maybe be inspired versus comparing. Because when you see someone on a wellness journey and you're on a wellness journey, and your journey doesn't look like theirs, or theirs is more fancy, they're doing different things, and you want to be like that, it can be more of inspiration. But ultimately, we have to live our own true, authentic selves, because we are valuable and we are worthy to have experiences that we want to have. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to have an experience like someone else is experiencing. People, there is this, I've been watching this trend on TikTok where all these women are going to Bali, and they're taking I think it's Bali, maybe it's not, but wherever it is. And they're dressing up real fancy in this beautiful flowy dress, and they're getting on the swing, and then the guy pushes them and they get pictures for Instagram, right? The line was so long, this woman showed that the line was really long, and everyone wants to do that. That's more like inspiration, where you see you're inspired to take that trip and have that same experience because you saw the experience that someone else was having, and you said, I want to experience that. Inspiration is great. We all can be inspired by how other people are experiencing life, and that's great. But when we are comparing ourselves to them and saying, well, I feel like we don't measure up, it's really taken away from who we are as a person. It's really taken away from our happiness and our joy. And we don't want to take anything away from our own selves, because we are always worthy of experiencing whatever it is we want to experience, and not feeling like, oh, I'm a bad person, or I'm not doing things the right way. If you are living your absolute, true, authentic self, and you are enjoying life, and you are doing the things that you want to do and making the ways that you want to make, then that's perfectly fine. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's journey. Your journey is your journey, because we are all individual. We all are unique in our own selves, and what we're doing in our lives is valuable. It doesn't have to be, and this doesn't have to be valued by someone. Someone else doesn't have to tell you that your journey is valuable. You don't need validation from anyone but yourself. If you're happy and you're joyful and you're really enjoying your life, then that's great. The comparison part is like, why do we have to look at other people's lives and say our life doesn't measure up? When we do it all the time. I've done it before too. I've compared my life to other people and say, my life isn't like that, so I want that. And then I can try to turn it around to make it more of an inspiration. I'm inspired by aspects of their life that I would like to bring into my own experience as well. And that's fine. We can all have experiences or see experiences that someone else is having and be inspired. And the beauty of life is that we can see how other people are experiencing life and say, oh, that's inspiring me to want to do that, without it making us feel bad that we're not doing that as well. We don't have to feel bad about what someone else is doing. That's not what we're doing. If we want to do it too, we can. It doesn't have to be copying. It doesn't have to be taken away from their experience. It can be valuable to us and giving us an extra experience to have in life, because that's what we want to do. So comparison really can be, what I want to say, it can take away from taking away from us experiencing our true authentic selves, because we are looking at it as doubting ourselves. We're looking at it as feeling negative thoughts about ourselves and feeling like we don't measure up, when of course we measure up. Wherever you are in life, at whatever level you are, you measure up to whatever you want to measure up to. You don't need validation. You are valid. Your ideas are valid. Your lifestyle is valid. Everything about you. If you are happy and you're making waves that you want to make in life, then that's valid. It doesn't have to be compared to anyone else. You don't have to compare yourself to others, because everything that you're doing is more than likely positive. It's bringing you some sort of value, and everyone has value added in this world. So never compare yourself to what other people are doing, but you can always take inspiration. And inspiration is required, I think, to anytime we're wanting to manifest something, it's because we've been inspired by something. Manifestation, us deciding that we want to intentionally manifest something new in our lives, is always about inspiration. We're inspired by what we see. We're inspired by what we hear. We're inspired by the things that we're doing in life. And we're also inspired by what we see on social media. We're inspired by other people's journeys in life. And those are the things that inspire us, help us to attract and manifest those things for ourselves, but in a way that is beneficial to us. We manifest what we want to make us happy, and we can manifest much easier when we're being our true authentic self and not manifesting just based on the fact that we saw someone else doing this and we wanted to, but manifesting from the inspiration that we saw that and we enjoyed that and we want to experience something like that too. So inspiration is the key I think, to our own personal success, and it's not comparison. We don't have to compare ourselves, because everyone is unique in their own way. And that's what makes the world the place that it is, because everyone is so unique and so valuable that we can pull inspiration from other people's experiences. So I guess today's podcast is really about find the inspiration in life and bring those inspirations into your own manifestations, and never think you have to compare yourself. Never think that you're falling short of anyone else, because you are who you are. You are unique. You are special. You are worthy. And you are valid in any area, any place you are in life right now. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening to my podcast. Be sure to follow Masani Speaks on Spotify, Apple, Google, iHeart, Deezer, and you can also catch me on YouTube.